has her house, she's broke, she has all these bills, but somehow she still has money. How she get her money? This is all the stuff you told me, Monica.
What's up, y'all? It's Brian Keith, and I'm back with another video. Today, we're going to talk about the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, Season 4, Episode 15, I believe. This is the episode before the season finale, and the season finale is going to be great. I don't know who Heather's talking about, but I have a thought that it's going to be Monica. But y'all, like, comment, subscribe. Let's get into the video.
Yeah, let me check my shit real quick. Hotter than the fire coming out my flaming lips. You wanna play with me? You can't play in me. On the playground, bitch, you can't play with me. Got it, wanted, securing the bag.
All right, so the episode opens up when we see Angie and Whitney. They're over here talking about basically Meredith lying, and they're like, yeah, she's spreading all these rumors. And my whole thing is like, she's spreading all these rumors based off of what? The DMs that from an Instagram account that has 16 followers.
Addressing Meredith spreading more rumors about me. Last night was a next level of crazy to me because
I mean, that's not really believable. Like, is that even gonna hold up in court? That doesn't make sense to me. Sorry. So and then they're like, you know, yeah, you know, at the end of the day, I feel like Meredith is lying on Monica. Monica would never do this and then third. I'm just like, y'all have known Monica for literally 30 days. And now Monica would never do that. Think you're about to be shocked. And you know, they're like, yeah, and then she's over here acting like there's nothing ever happened. She's coming to us celebrating with the birthday cake. You see her celebrating Monica's birthday, this and the third.
She has cake with us, like nothing happened. Happy birthday, dear Monica.
My whole thing is, I'm the type of person is that if I'm not invited to anything, I'm not going to, one, go somewhere that I'm not invited. Two, ask someone, oh my God, you didn't invite me. You didn't give me an invite. If you want me there, you will ask me to be there. If you don't want me there, bitch, I'm not gonna fucking be there. Period. That's just how I am. Like, I feel like I'm always a vibe. I'm a great person. I have a good time. So if people want me in their space, they're gonna have me in their space. If they don't want me there, I will not be there. Period. So for Meredith, to be honest, they don't want you there, they're not cool with you. Don't beg to be in some space that they don't want you at all, right? But you know, her whole thing is like, she's just gonna act like everything's cool, right? So you know, it basically seemed like Whitney's trying to ice her out, because she's just like, yeah, you know, I don't want to hang around somebody that's gonna basically just do these rumors about me. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just like, Whitney, girl, little girl, silly. Then she hops over like, you know, Heather over here has this book, and I finally read her book, and her over here exploiting my sexuality. It's just so, it's not okay. I can't believe she would do that.
Our photo shoot as an anniversary gift for Justin, it just rubs me the wrong way because she gets weird.
I'm just like, Whitney. And she didn't really go into detail about the whole exploiting her sexuality, but once we got into it, I'm just like, girl, you sound silly as hell, right? So we see that Lisa over here ordered a yacht for all the ladies. She's like, yeah, you know, be ready at this time. You're gonna have a good time. Boom. They get on the yacht, and we see Heather pull Meredith aside, and she's like, Meredith, how did you get here? How did you get into all this mess? What's going on? Because you just was arguing with Monica the other night. So like, how are we here, you know?
I too was blindsided last night because they all think you are creating a fake account and sending DMs and then conveniently calling Monica. She said it was convenient.
And you're over here not reacting to anything, and Meredith was like, look, I'm trying to process it, and I'm not going to react to something that, you know, I didn't do it, so what is there for me to react? Right. So Meredith tells her, like, you know, at the end of the day, you know, after coming back from Palm Springs, you know, I was over here talking to Monica. Monica brought up all this stuff, and then when I got the DMs, boom, all this stuff started making sense. I'm just like, okay, that's just exactly what Monica just said. So she messaged Monica like, hey, this is the stuff you talked about. This stuff coming up. What's going on?
And she went into great detail on all kinds of rumors and dirt on Angie. Monica asked me, do you think Angie's a part of it?
So, you know, that's where she just like, it triggered Monica to have, you know. So Heather basically tells her like, look, you and Monica might need to have a conversation because this is just spinning out of control. Meredith was like, okay, cool. So Meredith pulls Monica to the side. She's just like, look, can we have a talk? She's like, yeah. So they sit down, and she's like, okay, Monica, you brought up the whole DMs to me, and you brought up all this stuff to me. And Monica's like, no, we both were digging. We both were digging up stuff. We both were looking up stuff. And it's funny how it's the semantics, right? Monica's saying we were doing this. Meredith is saying you were doing this.
We really did, and so I hate that. I did not really think that. What? We both Googled Greek Mafia in Utah.
So Monica is saying that she did do it, but I feel like she's trying to rope in Meredith and use Meredith as a shield while she hides behind Meredith, because she's not saying that she didn't over here snoop and all this other stuff. She's not saying she didn't do all that, but she's saying Meredith did it too, and that's what the part that we're missing, right? So Meredith was like, I didn't do none of that. I just going off of what you told me. And she's like, no, my God, no, you did this. I'm just like, Meredith, you too good, because you should have scolded her like you did Lisa for season 2, 3, and 4.
How does she have her house? She's broke. She has all these bills, but somehow she still has money. How she get her money? This is all the stuff you told me, Monica. This just sucks.
So I'm just like, what's going on? So as they're arguing and going up, Lisa gets up. She's like, oh my God, stop lying. Stop doing this to Monica. Oh my God. I'm just like, girl, when have you ever been Monica's cheerleader, Lisa? Sit down, pipe down, and like know your place. Nobody's talking to you. So for you to over here yell and scream and holler all this stuff at Meredith, it made no sense to me. And mind you, I'm not even the biggest Meredith fan, but I'm just like, I feel like none of this is making sense to me, right?
Oh, I have many friends. Okay, you're not gonna have many more when they see what a f***ing liar you are and you can't leave people alone.
So while, you know, they're having a conversation, Heather's over here back with the girls like, so, okay, Meredith, we're over here scolding Meredith, but does Monica get a pass? Because I feel like Heather is the only one that's kind of connecting the dots, because the shit is like plain as day to me. And Angie tells her, like, you know, at the end of the day, Meredith needs to stop lying, and I'm a respected woman. I am a respected businesswoman. That's why I have owned half of the streets of Salt Lake City, because I have worked my ass off. Cool, cute girl, whatever. Meredith is basically fed up because, you know, they all regroup, and, you know, she's telling them like, look, you're not about to keep accusing me of that stuff that I didn't do. And then, you know, Meredith, she does like, you're not about to do this, and get up and start storming off. Like I said before, something just feels off. I feel like Monica is behind all of it, and I don't know why. I have an inkling that she is, but from the whole Angie rumor to this one, it just leans to Monica is lying and Monica is behind all of it. Because how are we just assuming that Meredith is doing all these rumors? It doesn't make sense to me, right?
I know what I do and don't do.
When you connect the dots from everything that's been going on, Monica is at the middle of everything. Who told Meredith about the rumors? Monica. Who told Whitney about the rumor? Monica. Okay. And then when they asked Monica, though, who you heard it from? I heard it from people from the Utah streets. Girl, get the fuck out of here. So Lisa's irritated, and, you know, she's over here telling, just screaming and hollering.
If you misappear about any of us, I'm gonna think you did it too.
Meredith goes over and she pulls Angie to the side. She's like, look, I got those DMs from Monica and the reason why I brought it up to her was because, you know, she brought it up. And then Angie was like, okay, but why would you even bring it up? Like, if you know that's baseless.
Well, why would you even entertain or tell her to look at this or ask her about a DM if I got a fraudulent DM about someone that I knew was bullshit?
To be honest, do she know it's baseless? Like, I don't talk to you. We're not friends. We're not cool. We're not nothing. So, girl, I don't know you like that for me to even think that it's not baseless. I was just like, I heard it from her. So I'm just like, girl, how convenient that these popped into my DMs, right? I feel like what would have solved the whole thing is I would have said, Monica, Meredith, both of y'all come here, show me your DMs and show me your accounts, right? That would have solved it all, right? So, you know, they basically start anew. They said, like, let's have a reset. Let's, you know, start from ground zero. Angie's apprehensive, but she's just like, cool, let's do it. So, you know, all the girls are leaving from the yacht and they go into the Sprinter. Meredith is in the back. She's like,
Lisa, yeah, you know, I saw this thing, like the Louboutin shoes.
I don't really know the conversation that was whispering, but, you know, they were just kikiing, just having a cute.
He did not. What?
It's a
Cute moment. Monica's over here just like,
oh my God, they're talking. I'm so fucking mad.
like, she's just like too invested. Like, girl, find some business on your own because you're too invested in their life, right? But, you know, they get back to the house and, you know, she goes to Whitney's room because they're all getting ready because Whitney basically plans a dinner for all of them. Whitney goes to her room looking like, ooh, she got to get her makeup done. And she basically tells Whitney, like, girl, can you believe that Lisa and Meredith were talking after they just yell at each other? It's so fake. Which, don't get me wrong, it is kind of fake because you literally just called her a fucking liar. So, girl, I mean, me and my friends, we get into it, but we don't be calling each other out our names.
Monica's not doing what I want anymore.
And so now I have to switch back to Lisa, and I'm gonna make Monica the piece of shit.
Monica basically tell her, like, you know, I don't like the fact that they just can just switch up and just be bipolar like this. I'm gonna bring it up at dinner. And then, you know, they go out to dinner. And at dinner, you know, they're having a okay time. Meredith looked like she's crying. Somebody asked Meredith if she was crying. And, you know, Monica brings up the fact that, you know, Meredith, you know, you over here were just yelling at Lisa. Lisa was yelling at you. But now y'all are cool. I just think that's so fake. And it's just so weird, right?
Because I saw you two screaming at each other, and then you go back in the bus with Lisa, and you guys are like...
And I feel like it's funny because she's just like, you know, you're talking to Lisa, but you're not talking to me. Girl, she's not talking to you because you're lying. You're saying something that she's not doing. So obviously Meredith's peeping it finally. And she's just like, girl, I don't fool with you. You've been lying on me this whole time. The whole time, Meredith. The whole season she been lying on you. You should have ate her up on social media, but to each his own. But, you know, she's just like, yeah, you know, Lisa is over here, and mind you, I feel like Lisa is going off on Meredith because Lisa realized that Meredith is now in a position that she can be scolded, because Meredith has scolded Lisa from season 2, 3, and in the beginning of 4. So now Lisa is in a position that she can scold Meredith, so she's not gonna miss an opportunity, especially after the hot mic moment. Come on now.
I don't know, it's about to sit down and talk to Lisa. What's wrong with that?
So Lisa's like, you know, we're like sisters, and you know, it's not that deep.
Be like, die, bitch. Like, go shopping 5 minutes later, you know?
And Monica's just like, okay, but why is it not that deep for me? Like, you can't do that for me. Like, I feel like we should be able to move forward too. And Meredith's like, can we just drop the subject? Because I was just like, Monica, you want to bash somebody and throw somebody under the bus, but then you want them to move forward with you. Girl, you're about to become the new Robin and be silly and dense. Because, girl, no, that's not how this works, right? So, you know, after the whole dinner, the girls go out to the bar and they have a good night. Whitney basically accuses Heather of exploiting her sexuality.
You won't talk about sexuality, but you exploit mine. I don't talk about Whitney's sex life in my book. I describe when I first met her.
And she's just like, yeah, you wrote in my book that I was over here taking sexy pictures, and I was like, I took my panties off and I was doing this. Girl, if it was a boudoir photo shoot, I mean, I guess it is, like, you know, very sexy and seductive, and she says for her husband. I'm just confused on how that exploiting your sexuality. She was like, you don't like to talk about sex, but then you want to write about my sex life in the book. You're shaming my vagina. I'm just like, girl. Heather just tells her, like, girl, you sound like a fucking idiot. And she said, you're a hypocrite. I guess that made Heather mad. Heather basically walked through Whitney.
Kill this bitch for even saying I want to leave.
Whitney over here lost a shoe. She's over here like, oh my God. Girl, it was crazy. Heather, my whole thing is Heather over here run outside. The girl run up the street. She halfway to Salt Lake City from Bermuda. And Whitney's like, you're doing this, you're doing that. I'm like, girl, she can't hear you. The girl is literally 3 miles away already.
And for my husband in your book. That's the goddamn truth, and that's why you're running away.
It's a wrap, right? But that was Salt Lake City. Heather, you shouldn't have let Whitney run you out. You already know Whitney is drunk, and the girl didn't make no damn sense. It's a sexy photo shoot, but you got mad because she wrote about you in her book. I mean, she didn't say anything that was slanderous, and she said that, Whitney, you gave the okay.
I read about that 4 times before, and you said take out the part where it's my decision to take the panties off, and I did.
But to each his own. I mean, Mary got mad about what was in the book too, so it was what it was. But y'all, let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe. I can't wait for the next episode, the season finale. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Brian Keith, LG, Black Butte. Bet you didn't know we the Holy Trinity. Now let a God stop a y'all and break your head here. Step into the room and get up in the bed. It tastes sweet, that's cause I'm good. It tastes sour cause I'm better than the hood. Cause I get you hyper when I'm running all around, cause I excite you. Let me talk real quick. You can't even get with the shit. You wanna go toe to toe with my flow? This American all I really asking for. Now I got to go. Got. Bye-bye.